GP race fans. It's been a minute. But that's because I've been waiting on parts. I didn't want everybody to be bored. So, this is an extension of an older video, but today is Sunday. And I got all my parts in. You hear the car running. That's good. So right now, what we're doing is my way of breaking the rear end gears in. According to Quick Performance, you were supposed to lightly drive your car around for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, but nothing hard. Not getting on it, not stomping on it, not driving real fast. So, this is the contraption I've got going on. Rear end's turning. That pinion's going like crazy. Got my squeegee down to the clutch. So, no, not turning real fast, but that's okay. I'm gonna let that dude run for like, I don't know, 15 minutes or so. Then it says to shut her off. And then let everything cool down. And you start it up. And then you do it all over again. So that's what we got going on. So I'm glad that we got the parts in. Working. We're going to get this dude. We're going to get the rear end broke in. That gear. Next thing on the list is to do some tire checking. So I need to see if I can run the same tires that I had, because right now I can't afford any more tires. But if I mess around with air pressure, see if I can get my not my offset, but my stagger in. I only need about 3/4 of an inch of stagger, maybe an inch. That's all I want. And then I can adjust the air pressure at the track, depending on how the track is going. So got a new gear ratio. I went from a 650 to a 683. There's a reason for it. We're going to test it. If it doesn't work, I have my old housing. I can go get just some regular gears, and I can grab the guy and put it together, and put it back to where it was. Whatever. But right now, that pinion gear, you can see it. I mean, she's turning, so it is going to create heat. diddle-daddle around now, folks. I did get the bolts. I got the old generator in there. Look at this. This thing, I mean, it's ancient. This thing is old. If I pull that dude out right there, give her a... Oh my gosh. Well, hang on. I gotta show you this. I pull her out. Man. She fired right up. Good to go. Woo! There she goes. So, I got the bolts. I'm gonna mount it in there, about right where she's at. I'm going to head into town here in just a minute. When that's done for the first cycle, what I'm going to call it. I'm going to run in town. I'm going to see if I got another muffler for that dude, because that one's kind of old, rusty. And do a couple other things. But I'm excited because it looks like, now today's Sunday, so I'm going to have, now Tuesday I'm going to be pretty tied up. It's my dad's birthday, turning 84. He's actually turning 84 Thursday. So if y'all would, give a shout out to old Pops, the legend, the one, the myth. Tell him happy birthday. But yeah, I'm gonna do this heat cycle like 3 times. So the tag says to do this, well, they said drive around, but we all know I ain't gonna be driving around. But do this for like 15 minutes. Basically, that's going to create the friction between the gears, heat everything up, and then you shut her down and let it cool down. It says for about 30 minutes. So, and then we start it up, we do it all over again. So, on a sad note, one of my apple trees died. Dead in her door now. So I'm going to work on getting that cut down. When I get that cut down, so let's just take a look at the old orchard for a minute. A lot of maybe the guys don't know that 2P Racing Industries has a little orchard. We have a little orchard. Oh, look at this. We got, well, there's a little apple. There's a couple little apples over there. My grapevine, which isn't doing really too good, we're going to work on that next year. I have a Georgia peach tray, and we had a big old windstorm come through the other day, and daggum it didn't knock all my little baby peaches off. Made me madder than a daggum hornet. But I still got a few going on. We didn't have peaches last year because we had this big old branch right here and right here split. See, this one here split too, but she's still growing a little bit. Got a little bit. After this year, I may hack that dude off. This here's got to do something here because it's growing into my apple trees. I got to top my apple trees and cut them back, so I'm gonna have like 1 or 2 years of no apples or no fruits, but that's okay. Because that's just what you got to do. You got to keep them low and out. This here is a pear tree. Do I have any pears yet? No, I don't see no pears yet. So, here at 2P Racing, we had a cherry tree, but it fell and broke in a windstorm. So we don't have a cherry tree no more. But I have 1, 2, 3. I have 4 apple trees still. I have a pear tree. I have a Georgia peach tree. I have some grapes, which, like I said, we're going to work on that next year. And this here, this tree needs some help too. Right here. This is an apricot tree. Now, I've never had any apricots yet. This is going to be the 3rd year, but half of it's dead. And here's the deal: is I put some of that 7 dust around here because the daggum ants, they get inside them trees and they bore holes, and they holler it out. And they don't eat the tree, but they make it their nest. It's a safe haven for them. Well, I don't like that because it killed my trees. So I put that dust on there, and it seems to be holding off all the ants. So that's another little tour of the 2P Racing compound. So we're going to shut the video off. We're going to let this dude run for about another 5 minutes. Going to shut it off. We're going to run in town. We're going to try to get all these heat cycles in today. So that way tomorrow, Monday, I can go ahead and put the tires back on it. And get some other stuff going on it. So we can get ready for Friday. Friday's going to come up real quick. Now, I need to look at I do need to look at let's see here. If I remember right, they said you can rent the track out Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. $600 though. But if I rented it out there, I could go there all by my lonesome and do some good test and tuning. Something to think about. All right, folks, I'll let you know on that. And oh, the wife is coming home today from her little vacation. I got new tires, new shoes on her car for her. I got her all shined up for her. Look at that. Dadgummit, we had a branch fall and hit that, but she's looking. She got a nice little gloss finish to her now. New tires. Look at that. Got her all set up. It's because I'm nice. No matter what anybody says. Oh, Big Biz is nice. All right, folks. We'll cut you off and we'll be back here in just a little bit. Well, howdy, 2P Race fans. Today is Monday. We got a little bit of things done to the car today. We got that last heat cycle. I wasn't able to get all the heat cycles in on the rear end yesterday. But I got them in today. Got the tires on the car. Got the car on the ground. Tomorrow, as soon as I get off work, when I get home, start taking that carburetor off. We're gonna put the old 2-barrel back on and just see. So I got to take away some power. In case you guys are just now tuning in, I got to take away some power from the old motor, from the old power plant. Got a little bit too much. So we're gonna put the Holley XP Ultra on, and it flows. It flows about 125 CFM less than what the 4-barrel does, but it also does it at a different vacuum or whatever. I watched a whole bunch of YouTube videos and engine builder videos and dyno videos on this stuff last night. I didn't realize that there was that much that goes into that stuff. But I'm going to end this video series because we are getting ready to head, right now we're currently headed to Kokomo Speedway. It is a Monday, but all them big drivers that was at the Dream over there in Ohio at Eldora, well, a lot of them's going to be over here at Kokomo. They follow the XR series, and I think it is $15,000 to win tonight at Kokomo. So, with it only being 2 hours away and a chance to win $15,000, well, that's kind of a no-brainer. So it is, it's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We are heading over there right now. I did want to get a few things done to the car, so we did. We're making progress for Friday. The only thing that we got left to do really is change that carburetor. back it out of the garage, out of the shop there. Get that old power washer out, hook her up, clean up the car. I need to clean out the radiator. I'm just going to clean out the fins this week. I do need to take it out, soak it, get all that dirt out, but I ain't going to have time this week. So that's going to be a plan for next week. It is. But yeah, we got the car on the ground. And now that it's all level on the ground, I'm going to let it sit. I'm going to let that, since it's level, I'm going to let that oil make sure it goes to the end of the axle tubes of the bearings. And we're going to check that oil again before we go out racing. Make sure it's full. Yeah, I feel good. Get that carburetor off. Make sure this other carburetor, it's going to work out. I am going to take this other carburetor with me just in case this one messes up. I do have a backup. Let's see here. We did get that new air cleaner in. It's supposed to help with the airflow. So we'll get that put on. Yeah. Let's see here. Got my buddy from work. He might be coming down Wednesday. Help do a little setup on the car. Put her back on the scales after I get her all cleaned up. See what the scale numbers are, because I did add weight. See what the numbers are on the scales. See what the ride heights are. Because we, let's see here. Ride height should be good. Should be. But we'll check all that stuff out. And get her all ready for Friday. And hopefully we have a good night Friday if we go racing. So, alright folks. You guys have a good day. I'll get this posted, and then hopefully I'll let my phone charge up. We'll have enough energy on the phone to do some walk-arounds and maybe some meet a couple people there at Kokomo Speedway. You guys have a good night.